Okay, so here we are, changing from a mixed fraction wow, does that look like the word fraction? That looks a little messy. So here's our second example. You can write this one in your notes as well. Changing from a mixed fraction to an improper fraction. This is our second example. We have one on there already. Three and 4/5. Now last time we wrote down the instructions and the steps that we used is we took the 5 and multiplied it by 3 and got 15 and then added 4. Okay? The problem with just trying to memorize steps in math is sometimes you can get confused and sometimes you forget what steps are what. So it's always good to think of this as a real life example. And I think I used chocolate bars yesterday. I'm going to do that again. This is a whole number, and this is a fraction. So if you had 3 and 4/5 chocolate bars, that would be like having 3 full chocolate bars, and the other chocolate bar, you have 4/5. So what that means is these chocolate bars can be broken into pieces that are fifths. So here's 1 full chocolate bar, 2 full chocolate bars, 3 full chocolate bars, and the 4th full chocolate bar is missing some. Now if each of these chocolate bars can be separated into fifths, they could be broken like this. And we have all of this one, because that one's full, all of this one, all of this one, because we have 3 full ones, and in the last chocolate bar, 1 piece is gone. Because this last one is showing 4/5. Okay? The idea behind it is when you're trying to write an improper fraction, it will be some number over 5. And what that's representing is how many of these pieces do we have in total. When we're writing as an improper fraction, we're saying how many chocolate bar pieces do we have in total if the chocolate bar could be broken into fifths. You know that you have 4 pieces in this one because it tells us 4/5. How many pieces are in the 3 full ones? Well, that's why we multiply. The reason we multiply the 5 times the 3 is you have 3 full chocolate bars, and they each will have 5 pieces. So this, right here, when I multiply 3 times 5, I get 15. And then I still have the 4 pieces extra, so when I change it to an improper fraction, I have 19 over 5. And that explains why we had those steps that we wrote out yesterday. I'll go back to yesterday's slide. Right? You multiply the denominator by that whole number. So here we did 5 times 5 and got 25. Then you add it to the pieces, the 4 that's left over, and you got 29. Same thing we can do here. Okay? Once you understand what's going on, then mathematically all you're going to do is say 3 times 5 is 15. I have 4 more pieces. 15 plus 4 makes 19. And that gives me a total.